Today is August 22nd. It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is in fact not snoring. But here I am, filming another speech. I've only filmed one this week and I've filmed 4 so far. Tomorrow I'll have to film 2, it looks like. But as far as this week, it's been good. You know, this week was pure action in terms of picking up the camera. I didn't do amazing at it. And I think that is tapering off from, you know, how engaged I was before to me focusing so much on my companies. It's like when you have so many companies going on, I've got 3 companies. You know, I've got my personal brand, I've got Thurwell, my home service company, I've got Summit, my agency. You've got so much going on, you have so many ideas that you want to implement, that you want to create. And with Summit, it's like we've really dialed in the software that we're building for these home service companies, the main home service CRM. And in creation of that, that's then taking up time, thoughts. It's like my head is so filled with ideas and creativity that my mind wants to explode. But one thing I wanted to touch on today was, you know, I've been filming these speeches 4 times a week for about 2 months now, maybe a month. Can't remember when I started. But I always sit here and speak with conviction, confidently in what I believe and what I think is right and what I believe is my truth in the moment. And oftentimes, a week later, I might not agree with myself. I'll evolve. I'm so young, I'm 19 years old, where every single day, every single week, every single month, I'm a completely different person. Right? But this is where a lot of people won't even pick up the camera because they're afraid to say something that is wrong, that they won't agree with in the future, that will make them look stupid. I will sit here with pure conviction in what I believe in right now in this moment and speak as if it is my only truth, because that gives me the most benefit and the most power when articulating myself to you guys. If I sat here doubting what I'm saying, sitting here in this bubble of confusion that, oh, well, I'm constantly growing, so what I'm saying today is going to be different tomorrow, then I wouldn't say fucking anything. Do you understand? So me sitting here with such conviction and these beliefs that I have, whether it's in the self-delusion, whether it's my understanding of the balance between ego and awareness, and that you should walk into a room knowing you're the best, but understand everyone else there in that room knows they're the best as well. And the balance is balancing your ego with your awareness. These ideologies that I have will constantly change forever, because that's human growth. But to sit there as an individual and be too afraid to say your opinion and what you believe is right in the moment is incorrect. It's stupid. And that's why a lot of people don't start. That's why people don't pick up the camera, because they are too afraid to be wrong. They are too afraid to look stupid. They are too afraid to be a disappointment, to fail, to look awkward, to look weird. Every word I just said, every emotion that I just said is a complete and utter fucking fallacy. You dictate how you feel. You get to dictate what is awkward, what is weird, what is wrong. Everything else is a figment of imagination. Nothing is reality. So in this reality where you get to pick up the camera and say whatever you think is fucking right and live the life you believe is right, why wouldn't you do that? Because of what another thinks? Because of what someone else thinks? Ask yourself, has the version of yourself that has achieved everything you've ever wanted to achieve, do you think they care about what people think? Do what people think dictate their actions and what they do on a day-to-day basis? No. Yes, care about what people think. It is important because it will allow you to cultivate this character for yourself, to be in with the times, to understand what people think of you, to not do that is to be ignorant, is to be stupid and to sit there and go, I don't care what anyone thinks, I'm gonna do whatever I want. It's important to know what people think of you. Now, to let what people think of you dictate the actions that you make, that is completely different, because then you are giving those people power. If you think someone will be disappointed in you and what you think and what you believe, that person owns what you say. They own what you think. If someone else's beliefs dictate your actions, are those even your actions? Are those even your own thoughts? It's inception. They're incepting into your mind with their ideologies and their beliefs to control you in a manner that you can't even understand, that is altering the very actions that would help you become the person you want to be. And so, what do you do with that? Discover who that person is. And I say this every single time I pick up the camera, because you need to define who that person is. That version of yourself that has achieved every single fucking thing you want in life. The house, the cars, the money, the dreams, the business, everything you've ever wanted. Understand how that person walks, how they talk, how they act. And instead of making decisions based on how you feel in the moment or how other people think of you, ask that version of yourself, what would you do in this moment? How would you act? Taking yourself out of the circumstance that you're in, taking yourself out of the human constraints that are upon you within this reality, and asking a version of yourself that has achieved everything you've ever wanted, to what is truly the best action that you could make in order to become that version of yourself. That's what you do. And you use that version of yourself as a North Star. A North Star for a general sense of direction. You know who you want to become, you know what you want to achieve, you have an underlying of what your purpose is because of that person you've defined. And you act in accordance with that person. You act in accordance with what they believe is right, what they think is true. And even if that version of yourself that you have so clearly defined in this moment changes tomorrow, you cannot hold regret, because you weren't not acting on you in the moment, but you were acting on the version of yourself that has achieved everything. And the version of yourself that has truly achieved everything, could they be wrong in the moment you're in? Absolutely. You can always be wrong, because wrong is bullshit. You define what is wrong and right. But you will have far less regrets, far less what ifs, if you act upon what that version, that greater version of yourself would do in the moment you're in, rather than sitting there and allowing the ever-changing circumstances of our reality to dictate the actions that you do, to dictate your thoughts, to dictate your beliefs. Why would you give that power? Why would you give changing circumstances power? Understand the only thing you have control of in this world is you, your mind, and that is the battle you must win. Your number one battle in today's world is you. You have distractions, but the only reason why you watch reels, the only reason why you watch porn, you drink alcohol, you smoke weed, is because you have not won the battle against yourself. If you win the battle against yourself, you will win everything. You will have everything you've ever wanted. You just need to define what self-liberation looks like to you and curate this reality that we're all in, designed for what works for you in order to get you what you want. That's it. I think it's shameful for a man to sit there and not have beliefs that he stands strong behind, and not have opinions, and more importantly, have opinions that change truly because of what another thinks. Your girlfriend because your girlfriend doesn't agree with something, you change your belief just so you can have more pussy, so you can fuck her one more time? What's the value in that? Who are you? Are you even an individual? Or are you just one of many? You can never truly be one of one by sitting there and allowing what other people to think to define who you are, because then all you are is an accumulation of what everyone thinks, not even an individual. If you are an accumulation of what everyone thinks, what the fuck even are you? You're nothing. You're nobody. You're not even you. You need to define who you are and find who you are and fight the battle to gain self-liberation over your own mind. And that is step 0. You need to gain self-liberation. You need to free yourself of all the distractions in the world, the porn, the drugs, the women, the alcohol. You need to free yourself of these worldly desires and gain complete control over what you truly want in this world. And once you do that, the actions that you need to take in order to become the version of yourself that you want to be will be so clearly defined in front of you that even your subconscious won't act against it, because your subconscious will understand that is the person that you need to become. And any distraction that comes your way will be gone, fluttered away like smoke. Because your subconscious will understand that that shit is pointless. It is useless in helping you get what you want and helping you become the version of yourself that has achieved everything you've ever fucking wanted. You have the chance. You have the ability. So why not fucking do it? You sit there asking fucking the sky for another reason to wake up today. Asking for a greater purpose. Every single day you wake up and you sit there, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? You think the man that sits there in the room, the same room for 50 years, asking what his purpose is going to find it? Your purpose is going to end up being the guy that sits in the fucking room. How you find your purpose is by walking the fucking trail. Walking the path that God has laid out for you. With courage, with strength, with the guidance He provides you, you can achieve everything you've ever fucking wanted. Do you understand that? God has given you the ability to achieve your dreams, to conquer these worldly distractions, to not be so dumbed down, to allow other people to control how you act based on just the way they think of you. Do not allow others to define who you are. Understand who you want to be, and that will help you find your purpose. Finding your purpose is a matter of walking the path towards who you want to become, what you want in this world. And your purpose will stumble into your lap. You will not find it by sitting in your room questioning, what is my purpose? Why should I wake up? And if you still don't fucking find it, wake up and say, why the fuck not? I've been given this body, I've been given this able mind to sit here and watch a video like this, so why wouldn't I wake up and achieve my fucking goals? Why wouldn't I get what I want? You can do it. You can have anything you fucking want. It is right in front of you. Everything. All you have to do is just fucking grab it. It's that simple. It's like people look for this hidden gem, this mysterious answer to all their worldly questions when the answers are within you. Every answer you've ever been looking for in your entire life are within you. They are already in your mind. Understand that you are the key. You are the individual that has everything you've ever wanted. There is no difference besides the actions that version of yourself has already taken. All you need to do is just fucking do. Walk the fucking path. Wake up and say, why not? Why can't I achieve my dreams? There is nothing that stops me. Understand that all the limitations you have are set in stone by you and you only. You allow society to put limitations on who you believe you can become. People sit there and say, I'm not smart, I'm not strong, I'm not intelligent. Who's defined that? Have you truly found that to be the fucking truth? You're smart enough to open Instagram and watch a fucking reel or watch a YouTube video. So you're gonna sit there and say you're fucking stupid because some teacher said you didn't know, oh, you're not good at math, you're not good at writing. Don't fuck with me. This is the type of shit that pisses me off. That's why I get so fucking riled up all the time. Just fucking stupid people. It's like, yes, I understand how difficult the world is in today's world with all the fucking distractions, but truly, understand how much power you have in being an individual. They want to incept their ideologies into you and they want you to think how they want you to think. They do not want you to have self-control. They do not want you to understand that you are everything. You are the reality. You define what truth is. You define right and wrong. You define what the world is. Nothing else does. Everything else is complete and utter fucking bullshit. It's all just fragmented lines put together to help define some structure so that you feel like you're in a working system, that everything is okay, that the government is on your side, that everyone is working with you, that your job has purpose, that your life has meaning. You give your life meaning and no one else. No one else will ever give your life meaning besides you. Understand that. I wish you all the best. Take risks and live true to yourself. Thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna go have a nice dinner now.